Well, hello there and welcome to the channel. It is January, absolutely freezing, hence the changing hat to accommodate my head. And if you're looking around the garden, particularly in the UK, there is hardly anything of interest to look at. It's mostly herbaceous plants that have dissolved into the ground. All your deciduous plants have dropped their leaves, and the who notices conifers and evergreens because they look the same day in, day out. Very, very boring, in my opinion. Anyway, so in this video, I'm going to talk to you about those plants that will give you a little bit of colour in the month of January when there is very little around. Slim pickings, one could say. And in particular, in this one, we're going to be talking about bulbs, those really, really early flowering bulbs that will give you some colour in January. Now, there's only a few to choose from. You do have to do your research to find them, but they do exist. In fact, where we are right on the south coast, we've already got daffodils coming into bud. We've already got snowdrops coming into bud. There's already those first signs of life. So without further ado, we are all very busy, and I, for one, would like to get inside and have a nice cup of cocoa and put the electric lap blanket on because, you know, we're all getting to a certain age. So, to start with, choice number one is one of the crocuses. It is Seabury Firefly. What is all that one about? Come on. Named in honour of the 19th century Bohemian botanist Franz Sieber, born in Prague, nowadays part of the Czech Republic. It's commonly known as Sieber's crocus, the Cretan crocus, or the snow crocus. It is native to Crete and the Balkans, and it's a lovely little thing. It grows to between 3 and 4 inches tall, and it has large lilac blooms with a orange fading to white base. And for those foragers amongst you, both the leaves and the corms are edible. Now, if that wasn't enough, I have another crocus for you, Crocus angustifolia, a native to Crimea. The one thing I like about this one is it has an award of garden merit from the Royal Horticultural Society, my favourite horticultural society. Now, it doesn't grow as tall as the Crocus Seabury, but I actually prefer it. It does have these lovely golden yellow blooms with sort of browny reddish streaking and mottling on the flowers. So the two is my favourite. But can I just point out before we continue? Yes, these are bulbs that will flower in January where I am in the UK and a little bit further up. But the further north you go, the more that flowering period will be delayed into the spring. So before you start commenting on it, they do flower in January where I live. My next choice is the Eranthus hymalis, hymalis meaning winter flowering, and commonly known as the winter aconite. It is native to France, Italy and the Balkans, and for the sharp-eyed amongst you will know, it's very similar to the buttercup. And that's not surprising because it is from the Ranunculaceae family from which the buttercup comes from. Grows to about 6 inches tall, and several cultivars have also been awarded the Award of Garden Merit from the Royal Horticultural Society. If you are a big fan of daffodils and are absolutely desperate to have daffodils flowering in your garden in January, then you are in luck. There are one, possibly two, that would do the trick. The first one is Narcissus, cultivar named January, so the clue is in the name, so good work, plant namers. That has got a frilled golden yellow cup and yellow flowers. So yeah, not the most interested in the flowers, but there is another one. There's another one that you can choose from called January Silver. So again, plant namers, yeah, really putting your best work out there. And that's got white petals and greeny white petals and sort of like greeny yellow cup. So two for one with regard to the Narcissus. If you want them, they are available. They are the only two that are going to flower in January if you live where I live. Now, if you are finding the information in this video useful or perhaps just mildly amusing and you'd like to pass it on, then by all means press the like button. It supports this channel immensely and helps us do what we do. Don't forget, you can also click onto the subscription button. Subscription is absolutely free and you can unsubscribe at any time. It doesn't cost you anything, and if you want to be notified whenever we publish a new video, then all you need to do is click on that notification bell. Anyway, let's continue to find out what old Boilbelt has to say. So the next one is the one you have probably all been waiting for, and it's the most obvious one. It is the Snowdrop, harbinger of spring. Galanthus nivalis, meaning of the snow. Grows to about 6 inches tall, with these lovely splayed petals on downward facing nodding blooms, and it is a fantastic plant, so good that once more the Royal Horticultural Society has given it its award of garden merit. It is a native to large portions of Europe, and believe it or not, it is not actually a native of the UK. Introduced, that some believe to be, by the Romans. So when people do say, what have the Romans ever done for us? You could argue snowdrops, although some think it was brought over at the around about the 17th century. But who knows? Who's alive today? Ask Lorna's mother. Well done for reaching this far in the video. We are on our last plant choice for January flowering. It is the Leucodium vernum, the spring snowflake. Vernum meaning spring. It's another fantastic plant. Again, it's not a native, but it has naturalized in large parts of the UK. Grows to about 12-14 inches tall, and it is the earliest of all the Leucodium species within the genus. Absolutely gorgeous. Got those lovely, again, downward nodding pure white blooms. I think we like some sort of like a browny yellowy tips on the edge of the flowers. Very, very lovely. Some people do mistake them for snowdrops, but they're significantly different. And again, this plant, fantastic. It's been tested by the RHS, and as such it has been shown to be brilliant, and that's why the RHS has given it once again its award of garden merit. And as with all these plants with the award of garden merit, they've all been trialled to be robust, really well performing plants. So you can buy them with the knowledge that you're doing well. Well, I don't know what I'm talking about. Confidence, that's the word I'm looking for. You can buy these plants with confidence if it has an award of garden merit on it. Anyway, flowering bulbs for January. If you've got any other great choices that I've missed, because these are my favourite ones, that's why I've included them in there, then put them in the comments. You're more than welcome to do so, and it allows other people who read the comments to find out more about spring, January flowering plants. Now, thank you for watching. If you'd like to see more, find out more, then hopefully see you in the next video. Like I say, this one is about flowering bulbs, and we're going to be doing a couple more about flowering climbers, flowering shrubs, flowering trees for January, because January it's a god-awful boring time of the year. February's a wee bit better, but you know, March, April. Anyway, hopefully see you in the next video if you'd like to find out more. Goodbye. Right, now, just before you go, if you want to see more content, more behind the scenes stuff, and images that I've taken of some weird freaky plants over the years, then you're in luck, because we've created an Instagram page. So you can find the link in our description. You can find the link on our main page, and if I'm clever enough, I might be able to get a link somewhere up there. Anyway, thank you for watching, and if you want to see more YouTube stuff, then check out this video here. That's quite a good one. And if it doesn't float your boat, then another one right there. And enjoy these while still got the strength, imagination and aptitude to make them. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.